Technics.com, and we're here at CeBIT 2012, and we're sitting here with Be Quiet at the moment with Aaron, and as you can see we're having a good time. We've got beer on the table, so all is good. Yep. So Aaron's really just going to talk through some of the things that you're doing here at CeBIT and what products you can show.
Right, so thanks Technics for joining us. We're close to the evening, so the first beer is okay, I think. I would like to show you the final state of our Dark Power Pro P10 power supply. It's the top model in our power supply range. There's no compromise in terms of performance. We're using the most recent topology, which is LSC plus DC-DC. We have a very good stability resist power supply, very good local noise measurements, and a very high efficiency up to Platinum certified 80+. But that is not all about it, but it's a very important fact that it's state-of-the-art topology. We are using a very silent fan, which is our own fan, the Silent Wings fan. That's a huge advantage against all the other components because we can manufacture each fan as we need for each wattage of the power supply series. You might have heard of it, the Silent Wings fan.
Yep.
The other thing what we are doing is we're using rubber, like a rubber ring between the fan and the case to reduce vibration. And for the first time in time, we're also using it on the outside of the power supply to reduce vibration getting to the case, for example. You have it here, we use the screws. If you mount it in the bottom of the case, you have it underneath also here. And if it lies on top, you have it here also. One more thing, what we have for the first time since I think 4 years again, we can connect up to 4 case fans on the power supplies. And these are regulated by the power supply then.
Okay.
Another part that we have, which is especially for overclockers very important, is the overclocking key which we have. You can connect this one and route it outside of your case, and as soon as you activate it, the 4 rails are combined to 1 rail, so you have lots of ampere on it for many graphic cards of overclocking.
Okay, and as we can see, it's got a modular design to it, and generally when we look at power supplies that have a modular design, they still have quite a few cables that are hardwired, PCI Express, your 8-pin, the ATX and 24-pin. This has only got just a 24-pin. So obviously we've got a 24-pin power connector here and everything else is modular.
Well, one thing about this power supply is because other ones have this full modular setup.
Yep.
We're not doing it because we want to increase the efficiency, so we don't want any connectors between this one.
Yep.
By the way, I didn't mention we invented also a different mounting for this cable to make it more flexible, but that's just a small thing. So main focus really on this power supply is top performance, ultra silent concept with some wings and the rubber mountings and the overclocking key forward.
So anyone who's seen these fans before are going to know what the performance is like and how quiet they are. And generally people, they go out, they buy silent fans, their case is absolutely silent but they have a noisy power supply. So you've combated that by using just a general case fan that people know are some of the best on the market and integrated it into the unit.
Right, we did that around about 3 years ago, and I think we can see many other manufacturers now developing their own fans, because in the time before they had to contact another manufacturer and try to get the fans they need. So, an example, they need a fan with 1000 RPM, but the manufacturer specifies 1100, they need to use it. And we can do it the way we want to have it for the power supplies.
Okay.
It's an advantage.
And on this side it's got a full honeycomb design, which is obviously going to help with heat dissipation, and you can see all of the components inside. And as you know, if you've seen any of our reviews on power supplies, we actually strip them down to the bare bones, so we'll be able to tell people exactly what's running in terms of capacitors and other core components.
Right.
Okay, so what else have we got today? Obviously big push on power supplies, but also you've got some other products for a different market.
Yes, when we introduced the Silent Wings fans for the first time around about 3 years ago, that was our introduction to the cooling market.
Yep.
And of course we launched the CeBIT Cooler 2, that was the Dark Power Pro. It was very good in the press. We had the results around about first place and third place. That was the goal that we had also. And now comes the new version, it's called Dark Power Pro 2. What we did here is we included a much bigger fan in the middle. It's now 135mm. Maybe it's just a side story, but it's very interesting for you guys because we do this computer simulations to find out what position of the fan, which fan works best for the cooler. So we really mounted one fan here, and one here. We mounted 325mm fans, 320mm fans. We tried each constellation you can have. This one is the best one with computer simulation and with the handmade samples we have. So you have 120mm fan at the front and 135mm in the middle. Both are PVM, both can be connected to main board, a single is root 3 main board. And the next thing is what we did, we improved the mounting system. Darkrock Pro, the first one we launched, had a bit more difficult mounting system. This one is very easy to handle, compatible to the new Intel processors already, so these are new improvements. This should be, by the way, in the shops around about 1 week already.
Okay, so this has got full support for all AMD and Intel current platforms, J2011 plus AM3 plus.
I'm going to send you a sample, so be sure to do the test on the tables.
Okay, definitely. Well, that's all we've got for Be Quiet at the moment. They have got their own booth as well, where they're showing off these products to all of the people that are here at CeBIT 2012. And we're very lucky to be sitting here, especially good company, good beer, and just sitting down, relaxing, and talking about these products with such a great guy, Aaron. So,
thanks for stopping over. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Aaron. And be sure to check out etechnics.com very soon, where we'll have some more content from CeBIT 2012.